So, my old roamers, this is Belgrade Vlog Serbia Part 2. Everything I didn't see the first time. I'm also flying out of Belgrade in 4 days. So I'm going to go to the hostel, check in and do some exploring. Just come from Novi Sad on a really smooth, easy bus journey. Got a number 35 to the old town. Fantastic. Let's see some more of Serbia. Beautiful Archangel Michael's Cathedral there. Gosh. So settled into the hostel, packed in like sardines, but it's okay, I'm used to it. So anyway, why am I making a second Belgrade video? As I said, there was one particular neighbourhood that people recommended. They said you've got to go to Zemun and to see this tower there. It's the oldest part of Belgrade, the oldest neighbourhood. So I want to capture that and whatever else I see while I'm here. At the moment, Monday, loads of things are closed here, so I'm just going to chill out today and walk, see some of this fantastic graffiti, try not to get too hot, and I'm on my way to supermarket, get some food, some drinks, that type of stuff, and I'm generally going to chill out. But I love Belgrade. It's got a really kind of arty, energetic vibe. Yeah, really enjoyed my time here before. Anyway, just to geolocate the hostel, I'm staying at the hostel share, which is just across the road there. Yeah. And it is $54 for 4 nights. It's incredibly hot today. Having another Serbian beer, generally chilling out. There's a lot to do here though. It really is a great place. So this is where I'm going. That second time there's Zemun. That will be the major stopping point for this particular vlog in Belgrade. What do you reckon? That's my bed there. This is Hostel Che, as in Che Guevara. Would you stay here? Are you a hostel person? Very weird, eh? But you know, it's what we do. So I'm out and about today, going to have a look at a few of the sites which I've seen before, some of the views over the river, the fortress, etc. And yeah, because it's been like several months since I've been here, and I was here just after winter, so I want to go and see what. So over there we've got the brand new waterfront precinct. This is the Sava River which goes down and joins the Danube down there. So much construction going on, wow, even more so than when I was here before. Huge amount of development. So up at the fortress, the park I just walked through used to be an enclosed kind of village back in the day. This place has got so much history, so many layers of history, all the way back to Roman times, Ottoman times. You know, it's a huge sprawling structure up above the rivers. We're going up to the main viewpoint here. Belgrade really is fascinating. It's well worth the time on your European itinerary to come and get it looked at. There's a lot to see, and the modern culture is really exciting. So yeah, a famous gate. There's a few museums in here. There's a really old Roman well, war museum, natural museum, all types of things to see in the Belgrade fortress. Danube River, great big natural island of vegetation, and then the Sava Victor Monument. It's as impressive as I remember, really cool. There's an old hammam down there, various other structures, beautiful churches, some old fortifications, towers, and there's also a bit of an ancient seabed here which is of great geological importance. So this place kind of has it all. It's looking beautiful. So apparently the oldest neighbourhoods in Belgrade are just down the Sava River there. The Sava flows around this vegetation island here, and Zemun Is it Zemun or Zeden? I don't know. Well, I'll see it when I get there. I'll have to read it off the map, but it's that way. Just over there. So we need to cross the river and then, yeah, let's go and have a look at it. The old city. Old city. This is old enough. I can't imagine how old it would be if it's older than the fortress. So all along the waterfront here, super impressive. Fantastic restaurants, and as I said, all the development going on. You've got a fantastic contemporary art gallery over there, which I visited before. Absolutely top class. And yeah, the pinnacle is down there really, where it's like ultra modern apartments. Fantastic, like, you know, mall with all, like, you know, world leading shop brands, and it's beautiful. Very pleasant place, and all these river boats, which I never saw when I was here before, all moored up, stopping on their Danube excursions. Oh, huge river ships. Deck chairs, waiter service, Qua Europe. Oh, this is actually the international passenger terminal. So the Danube, as it goes through Hungary, Croatia, to Novi Sad where we've just been, and then Belgrade where we are now, through Romania, and then to Bulgaria. Huge trips, huge stretch of river. Well, Zemun, however you say it, is not quite what I expected. It seems to be just a load of public housing. But the river is just over there, so hopefully we'll come across an old neighbourhood soon. Now I understand, I'm a 25-minute walk away. God. Or maybe that's why the bus turned off early. The police have stopped the traffic. There seems to be a big demonstration coming through. I can't tell you what it means because I can't read it, but yeah, the police were in the middle of the road. The bus went the wrong way, so something's happening. This is a great neighbourhood though, wherever it is. No, it's not a barrack. It's a next level falafel wrap from Mama Sarah's. Delicious, absolutely delicious. For a princely sum of 500 dinars. Awesome. So that big building over there dates back from 1935. It was the Yugoslav Air Force Command building. 1935 architecture. Certainly looks Art Deco, all these rounded corners and stuff. Wow, I just left it. Looks like another sculpture of Icarus. I've seen a few of those in Serbia. Well, this is a bit more like it, a bit more character. Older buildings, etc. Shops and laneways. Huge buildings. Nice square. I've seen a few areas around the city where they're setting up for concerts. Back there along the river and elsewhere, so I think there's a bit of a festival coming up. Awesome, there's a market here as well. All the figs are in season, sesame seed cake, jams and preserves, dried fruit, every tea you can imagine, and of course blueberries and mulberries. Nuts, bakers, Zemun, another beautiful neighbourhood. So I'm totally here today in this whole area because when I made the first video, someone commented you must go to Zemun. So I do listen to the comments, and I'm so glad I come here because it has got a completely different feel. There's a lot less frantic energy here than there is in the city, obviously. So it's a really nice change. Right, so let's knock off a few of these churches. That one is the Church of the Assumption of the Blessed Virgin Mary, right next to the market there. They had a lot of river fishing there as well, in really dirty tanks, big gruesome looking carp. Oh my god, I was going to take a picture, but there was a lot of buying and selling going on. Yeah, this place has definitely got like a kind of a villagey feel. It's very different, very complimentary. A bit more Serbia, why not, mate? So there we've got the Temple of the Holy Father Nicholas, or the Church of the Holy Father Nicholas, as the translation goes. And a dragon. Wow. So all these little laneways and the tower we're about to see is the name Gardos. So this is the Gardos area, and we're going to see the Gardos Tower. And even the locals say it's one of the nicest areas in Belgrade. Behold the Gardos Tower. Very impressive actually. Fantastic views. Fantastic. City beyond, and the old neighbourhood, the old roofs here, the churches. Fantastic. 1 o'clock.
Гораздо красивее.
So 200 dinars and we're up the tower. Much better view of everything. The market, the waterfront looks spectacular. I'll be walking along there on the way back until I hit the housing development there, which is where I got off the bus. Looking very good.
У нас, может быть, они не укусят во мне, страхуют, что они гавкают и раздражаются.
Well, you don't have to go far to hit the agricultural land, that's for sure. Beautiful, and you can see the fortress where I was earlier. Good bit of roaming, mate. So this Millennium Tower was built in 1896, but remnants of archaeology on the site go back to the Neolithic era 7,000 years ago. So this is a famous old site on the right bank of the Danube. So awesome, 36 metres high, and a prominent spot on the hill. Well, that just about wraps it up, doesn't it? That says it all. Oh, the river is wide and uncluttered here. Lots of beautiful little boat houses, boat ramps. Gorgeous. Loads of nice restaurants along here. I'm going to have a walk along and see this Riverside precinct. Check it out. Beautiful area. And you can get breakfast until 12 o'clock. You don't have to get up early. How good is that? Oh, there's some old buildings around here, that's for sure. It's been an absolute delight. Well worth the effort to come to Zemun and Gardos. Bit of eye candy around every corner. That about sums it up, I reckon. So if you stay in this hostel near the cathedral, the bells chime really regularly, at least 4 times an hour, on the hour, day and night. So I'm at the famous Rooster Fountain. We're going to have a look around, see what life is like in Belgrade in the evening time. I can tell you this much, it's pretty buzzing. Many delivery drivers, many people whining and dining, many people sitting having a cold beer like me. But there you go. Let's have a wander around and take in this vibrant city life. This place is definitely buzzing. All manner of street artists, buskers, people doing football acts, all sorts going on. Beautiful arty feel, colourful, full of life. Popcorn is huge in Serbia. There isn't one town I've been to without numerous popcorn stores. Like, they are everywhere, little stalls, popcorn and corn actually. In fact, come to think of it, corn's a big thing now. Cornbread of many descriptions. So there you go, another fact. There you go, proof is in the pudding. Corn and more popcorn. And you don't even need to watch a movie while you're having it, you can just enjoy it. And then of course you've got famous Republic Square with its famous statue and gorgeous buildings, trams and buses, and a real hub of activity. People passing through. Really nice evening for a wander. So away from the tourist centre, you've just got loads of normal little streets, which are just workplaces or residences during the day, with people sitting around on these little informal bars just outside houses, or what look like to be houses. And it's a really nice chilled vibe. Cocktails and burgers and glasses of vino. Looking rather nice. Don't keep me awake, Bill, please. Looks all very dramatic, all the different shadows, the lights on the buildings at night. Very beautiful. Great city. Day or night. Go Belgrade! No. Wow, what a night that was. Brutal. Brutal snoring. I mean, I was farting a bit, but hostel life. What would Shay say? Right, so I'm just out at Zeleni Venac this morning, and you can tell when you're here because there's a lot of roofs with this checkered pattern. But basically this is where the bus goes, the free bus to the airport, from that side over there. So because I'm leaving in a couple of days and I was walking this way, I just thought I would check out where the number 72 actually departs from. This is a right bustling area. I remember when I first arrived in Belgrade, this is where I got off the bus, so it's a proper place, and there's a local market here I'm going to go and have a look at in a minute. But let's just finish up checking out this bus arrangements. Anyway, so this is what this complex looks like. I'm just going to go down the stairs now and have a look at the market. Now I've confirmed my bus. Do you know what, I asked two tourists and they just told me a complete pack of lies. I think people get scared sometimes, don't they? Like, oh yes, take this bus, take that bus. It's like, what the fuck, mate? Why tell me this information? My God, look at those giant corn. It's huge. Top quality corn. Everything looks so fresh. Beautiful produce. Oh, mushrooms. Lots of berries, bakers, nuts, normal kind of thing you see in a market. This is one of the most central markets though in Belgrade. It's literally just a few minutes from Republic Square. So lots of wheat products, I guess, kind of dry products. Pastas, breads. Hello. Delicious looking grub. Miniature waffles. These breads that they put in soup and stuff. So I'm just on my way to a park. Just going by, you've got the old palace. You've got this huge Congress building of Serbia over there. These are all on the first vlog I did about Serbia. I just thought I'd give you another look. It appears there's a hop-on, hop-off bus now. BS Tours for about 1,000 dinar. Oh, that is a fantastic building. When you get close to the statues over there, it's absolutely beautiful. Got these old Soviet-inspired buildings. Beautiful city. So at the Tasmajdan Park is the St. Mark Orthodox Church. Now I'm pretty sure that I didn't go in here last time, so I'm going to go and have a look. Completed in 1940. That is a beautiful looking building. It's good, so as a non-believer I don't have to queue up to kiss any of the pictures or anything. So oh wow, there's some stunning stuff in here. Fantastic carvings. Beautiful. Always makes me wonder how they build these things. How much scaffolding do they need? The size of the columns. Incredible building. Very popular, obviously. I definitely didn't come here before. It's a lovely park actually. It's very dry everything, but very nice. Very nice. Look at that for a bit of graffiti. Awesome. Marble based art. Fantastic. Over there is the Botanical Gardens. I came here like in March and there was literally just sticks. I walked in, it was about 200 dinars. I'm walking around and there was obviously no leaves on the trees because it was before the spring. It was such a bad choice. Do not go to the botanical gardens in winter. There's nothing happening. So one of the markets I really enjoyed coming to when I was last in Belgrade was near this big evangelical church here, the Bajloni Market. So basically just near it there's a little bit of a flea market, people selling some really interesting stuff up the side of the street here, and then you've got your hodgepodge market with all the normal stuff plus a load of good fresh produce on the outside. Bakers, cheese shops, meat shops, they got going in there, sandwiches, pastries, and of course the famous pans of Birek. If you was a collector, there's loads of little toys, bits and pieces. I don't know whether the people get them from the dumpsters or they're donated or whatever, or they're traded, but there's some really interesting stuff here. Some of the old toys I've seen are incredible. Little figurines from bygone series. Books, musical instruments, you've got the takeaways. And various other oddities which are, you know, unique to Belgrade. I mean, for instance, how many different types of cheeses are there? Many, many, many. You can smell the different milks, and goat milk, cow milk. It's incredible. They always give you the fat content on the cheeses here as well, so that you can be a little bit healthier if you want to get. I've bought fish from this shop before. It's excellent. Got some smoked tuna or mackerel or something. It's really, really good. More cheeses. I bought some cheese the other day. It said village ripened. I don't know what that meant. I don't know whether they leave it sitting out in the middle of the village or whatever, but it was really strong and tasty. Maybe they store it in barrels or something, or in some particular fashion, but certainly get some different, because considering that the crazy thing is all the cheese looks the same, but of course when you eat it the flavour profile is completely different and the textures are different. Some of it looks like it's in a block, but it's like cream. So I suppose the purpose of my wanderings is that you don't have to go too far from the main tourist centre, you know, the main, or even somewhere like the fortress, to really be able to enjoy the neighbourhoods and what they've got to offer, you know, like the local life as such. I mean, I'm not like a tourist snob or whatever, but I do like to see the kind of the market areas or whatever. Now, over the road here is a really famous kind of restaurant precinct with some of the highest end restaurants in Belgrade, so we're going to have a look at that just for a contrast, and it's right opposite the market. So Skadarlija Street, or the area known as Skadarlija Bohemian Belgrade, historic eating precinct. I don't think there's going to be a lot going on here today during the day, but this is kind of what it's like, you know, cobblestones and cafes and nice coffees and all that kind of stuff. I should imagine, I'm considering it's like 38 degrees today. I don't think there's going to be too many people sitting out, but at night time I think it would be a different area altogether. Yeah, so all the buildings are well decorated and it's kind of it's got a proper trendy vibe. Whoa. But as I say, quiet today. Street art in abundance. Who could forget the famous Toma is healthy. That's what that translates to. Toma is healthy. Well, he's dead, isn't he? But anyway, beautiful. So many hidden little alleyways to find as you're walking about these cities. I just think it was a style, you know, little courtyards, little alleyways. Like I've been in areas like this where there's like 10 restaurants set out. It's just incredible. Lots of little spaces, ornate carvings, beautiful buildings. So it's been another really warm day. I'm not complaining. I come from Australia, you know, I live in Australia, so I'm used to it. What really surprises me is, I suppose, I had this image of these like kind of Cold War countries that don't get hot. I know it sounds a bit pathetic, but that's the kind of way I've been thinking. But yeah, it's kind of everyone's out and about, I think, just to get a breath of fresh air. So it's been so hot all day, I guess people have just been hiding, you know. But anyway, I'm out having a Ettinger, having a beer, sitting around, taking it easy. Last full day in Serbia tomorrow, so I'm going to go along the riverfront, have a nice walk along the riverfront in the morning, because it's going to be even warmer tomorrow. I think 38, 39 degrees, so I'll make the most of it, enjoy the time. And as the evening gets cooler, it will be finer. So this is it, last day in Belgrade, out for a walk. Gonna go down here to the river, maybe walk up to the other bridge, but it is already baking hot, Romers, so I don't know what I'm gonna do. Don't know how long I'm gonna last in this heat, but we shall give it a go. I'm taking some sights of this beautiful city and then head back, pack and prepare for the next destination on my fantastic evolving journey. Awesome. Woohoo! So this is it, the beginning of the waterfront district. I was just having a bit of a read up there. Actually, this huge metal construction over there, they're building a new bridge over the Sava. So this is not the Danube, this is the Sava river, which flows into the Danube. And they're replacing the old bridge with a new one, which is going to be fantastic. Colossal pieces of steel and metal they've got over there. So anyway, let's have a wander along the beautiful new Belgrade Waterfront. And it gives you a real high-end feel. This place is so distinct from any historic parts of Belgrade. It's incredible. Lots of fish. Colossal undertaking. Always amazes me how they get these things to meet up. Mind you, I'm no mathematician, so it's not surprising, but good on them. I guess it's going to be a transit bridge, so yeah. So much work going on here. A lot of the waterfront is actually closed because of all the various developments, so I've got to try and find my way back to the river. Massive great detour amongst the cranes. It's about luxury, it's about family, it's about having what you deserve in life. Premium furnishings, premium fixtures. It's wonderful. So you've got the Galleria Mall, this huge St. Regis building, which I think is a hotel. It's a great big beautiful walkway there with a glass platform so you can see down into the river. But I think I'm going to end the vlog. By the looks of things, I can't walk much further up there. They're working literally everywhere. So mind you, there is the bike path, and that looks like that stops as well. Yes, I'm going to end the vlog here. So this has been just Another look at Belgrade, the things I missed and the things I wanted to see again. Everything from the fort right down the end of the river there where the Danube is, to the waterfront, a few new neighbourhoods that I've been to explore. Great city, Belgrade. Thank you very much, Serbia. We'll see you in the next destination. Bye for now.